Good morning, everyone. It's Rick from Ozark Living Homestead. It's November the 14th, right around 8 o'clock in the morning. I just got to feeding the chickens, letting them all out, the turkeys and everything. And it's been a few days since I did an update. Not a whole lot has happened. Well, quite a bit has actually happened, but not going as fast as I wish it would. But it's coming along pretty good, and I think we're going to get there. What I'm showing you here is a trailer load of lumber. I went to a bigger city, or yeah, it's actually a city, about an hour away from us. Now I get a deal at the local lumber yard here, but with the deal that I get here, which is a good deal, they give me a better price if I pay cash, and you know, I buy so much lumber from them and stuff. But I went to a Menards, and it's, like I said, about an hour drive away. They've been running a lot of sales, and then they had everything that was on sale had an extra 11% off, you know, which is not a lot, but when you buy a lot of material or a lot of stuff, it adds up. It adds up really fast. So I actually saved enough to make it worth my while to drive over there and come back. It takes me in this truck about a half a tank of gas, which is right now is not that bad since the price of gas is pretty low. And what you're seeing is enough lumber here, and I'm going to take you up and show you to do the flooring part of the next step of the house before I can finish that roof out. We've come a long ways on that roof so far, and I'll explain that when I get up there. But there's all the floor joists and everything, and under it, it's kind of hard to see under there, but it's the tongue and groove flooring, the subflooring. So we've got enough there to get all this done. But I'm gonna, if you guys, I'll just kind of give you a quick walkthrough. And there's the rabbit shelter thing that I've been building. It's actually, I got 10 on it. I just haven't put the ridge cap on it. It's kind of on hold right now because I need to get the house done. I was doing that when I was waiting on my tractor to get finished. But now that I got the tractor finished, we actually dug the footers, and actually got the footers in and everything, and started putting up the beams and the posts and everything. Doing this one a little easier. And that's another thing I gotta get to. About half of these black chickens, the roosters, I gotta get to butchering pretty soon. They're getting pretty big. The hens, 2 or 3 people have actually told me to hang on to the hens come spring. That people go crazy buying hens, laying hens, young laying hens, and they'll be, you know, laying by then, or time for them to start laying. And they'll pay anywhere from 10 to 14 bucks, you know, depending on age or what type of chicken it is. So I'm probably going to just hang on to the hens and just resell them then, because I've got enough of the board rocks that I bought to for myself, you know, for eggs and everything. I actually got more than I probably need, but you know, I give eggs to my son and neighbors or whatever. So, but anyway, if you can see, we've actually got quite a bit more done on the roof. I'll actually walk around the other side. We got quite a bit done up there. The neighbor's starting to help me quite a bit more and more, because he knows it's getting colder and everything, and so he's giving me a lot more of a hand. You know, my son, I can get him out here every now and then. Yesterday he had a doctor's appointment, and the kids had doctor's appointments, so and they're okay. They were just checkups, and but I'm supposed to go get him in here today. So, but anyway, we got that part of the roof up, and you can see I'm doing this a little different. The other one, I did the posts all in concrete and rebar, which is fine. You know, a lot more work, especially when you're by yourself or just 2 people. It's still a lot of work, pouring all that concrete with the rebar and everything. But this one, I decided I'm just going to pour the footers, which we did, and put the footers in. Then we're going. Those are 6x6 posts, which are actually only 5.5 inches. And then of course the 5.5 inch beams or 6x6 beams. I've got a couple more posts to put in there because those were the last 2 footers that we poured and they weren't dry. And those are not actually fastened, they're just kind of sitting in there supporting the beam. But you can see how this is the section, and this is part of the house will be the bathroom and part of the living room. Now what I'm going to do just temporarily for the winter right here on the end, it will be extended out later on, but right here on the end I'm just going to run it straight across to the other side there and put a wall up temporarily, insulate it, and put a doorway in it, and just live in that section of it, you know, because I'll have the bathroom in there. And then I can actually work on it, you know, later on and extend it on out, get the rest of the living room done and the kitchen done. And we actually started yesterday because we got rain coming Monday and Tuesday. So basically we have 2 days to get as much done as we can on this roof, and hopefully we can get enough of it dried in, which we should have the rest of this dried in within the next couple of days. Apologize for the shakiness, but I'm stepping over rocks and everything else. I'm trying to get up on the hillside back here, and you can see we started drying it in. This side is almost dried in. I think we have one more roll up there at the ridge. It's kind of hard to see, the sun's kind of shining this way. But anyway, we this side is pretty much dried in, what's up there now. And we're gonna run in here. We're gonna put all this roof part in here in the next couple of days, and then we can dry it all in. Hopefully we can get it all done before Monday or Tuesday. And again, there's the old messy trash pile. Doesn't look so big once all the weeds die out, but the chickens and the goats have been having a ball in there, and we're actually going to start pulling some of that out once I get the house all dried in, get it away from the house and start burning it, and then separate all the trash out of it and get it out of there. So but anyway, just a short update. I haven't cut the holes for the windows yet. I know where my wife wants them at now, so but I can always go back and fix those. It's not a big problem before I put the house wrap on and you know, get it all dried in, and that way I'll have windows in it and everything. So alright guys, well, I'm gonna go in and fix me some breakfast. I'm done fed all the animals and fed Nemo, walked Nemo, and so I'm gonna go in and fix myself some breakfast and go get my son. And I'll be doing another video pretty soon. Alright, you guys have a great day. Thank you.